How Algeria became a country, from ancient times to independence. Welcome to another amazing journey into history. First of all, I would like to tell you that this video is available in many languages. Please go to settings and then audio and select your language. Let's start now. Today, we are diving deep into the incredible story of Algeria, a land of warriors, conquerors, and freedom fighters. You may know Algeria as the largest country in Africa today, but its road to becoming a nation was long, painful, and heroic. Let's travel back in time. Ancient Algeria, the land before borders. Before Algeria was even called Algeria, it was home to one of the oldest human civilizations on Earth. More than 1.8 million years ago, early humans lived in this region. Archaeologists have found tools and remains that prove Algeria was one of the first places humans settled. By 3000 BCE, the Berbers, North Africa's indigenous people, ruled the vast desert lands. These were proud tribes, fiercely independent, and known for their deep connection with the Sahara. They weren't just desert dwellers, they were brilliant traders, warriors, and leaders. But then, outsiders began arriving. In the 12th century BCE, the Phoenicians, from modern-day Lebanon, founded trading posts along Algeria's coast. They brought writing, trade, and a new religion. Soon after, Carthage, a powerful city in Tunisia, took control of this region. Then came the mighty Romans. By 146 BCE, Rome defeated Carthage and took control of North Africa, including Algeria. Cities like Timgad and Jamila became Roman power centers. Roads, amphitheaters, and baths were built. Many still exist today. But the Berbers never accepted foreign control completely. Even under Rome, Berber kingdoms like Numidia kept rising, especially under the legendary King Jugurtha, who fought bravely against Rome. As Rome fell, Byzantines, Eastern Romans, took over, but their control was weak, and then came a massive change. Islam arrives, the Arab conquest and a new identity. In the 7th century, Arab Muslims arrived from the east. By the 8th century, Islam had spread across Algeria, and Arabic gradually mixed with Berber culture, but unlike other conquerors. Islam gave the people a new sense of unity and identity. It wasn't just religion, it was a revolution of culture. Cities like Algiers, Constantine, and Tlemcen flourished under Islamic rule. Algeria became part of various Islamic empires, such as the Umayyads, Abbasids, and later the Fatimids and Almoravids. Powerful Berber dynasties also ruled during these centuries. This golden age of Islamic Algeria lasted for centuries. But in the 16th century, the winds of war blew again. In the 1500s, Spain started conquering parts of Algeria's coastline. In desperation, the local leaders turned to the Ottoman Empire for help. The Ottomans sent two famous brothers, Barbarossa and Orak Reis, legendary pirate warriors, to defend Algiers. They defeated the Spanish and established Ottoman rule in Algeria. Algiers became a powerful naval base, feared by Europeans. Algeria remained semi-independent under Ottoman protection for over 300 years. But in 1830, a new invader came, and this time, it was devastating. The French invasion, 132 years of colonization. In 1830, the French invaded Algiers. What began as a small military mission turned into a full-scale colonization. France declared Algeria part of its own territory. Not just a colony, but part of France itself. For 132 years, Algeria was under French control. But it wasn't just control, it was brutal. Millions of Algerians lost their land, their culture was suppressed, Arabic and Berber languages were banned, and French settlers, known as Pied Noirs, dominated everything: education, land, and politics. But Algerians never gave up. There were rebellions in 1832 by Emir Abdelkader, a religious and military genius who resisted the French for 15 years. There were uprisings in 1871, 1916, and 1945, but each was crushed with deadly force. The last one, the Sétif and Guelma massacre in 1945, was a turning point. Thousands of Algerians were killed by the French army for simply demanding independence. That day, the Algerian people knew, freedom wouldn't be asked, it must be taken. The War of Independence, Blood and Freedom in 1954, the National Liberation Front, FLN, launched a revolution. It started with a few explosions and gunshots, but became one of the longest and bloodiest wars of the 20th century. The Algerian War of Independence, 1954 to 1962, shocked the world. The French used torture, concentration camps, and scorched earth tactics. Over 1.5 million Algerians died in this brutal war, but the FLN didn't stop. They had support from the people, from Arab nations, and even many French citizens who opposed the war. International pressure grew. The French public became divided. Finally, in 1962, after 8 years of bloodshed, France signed the Evian Accords and ended the war. On July 5, 1962, Algeria declared its independence. Tears flowed in the streets, the Algerian flag rose high. The people who had been silenced for over a century could finally speak their own language, rule their own land, and shape their own future. It was one of the greatest anti-colonial victories in history. And today, modern Algeria has faced many challenges: political unrest, civil war, and economic struggles. But it has also seen progress, resilience, and a deep national pride. Algeria remains a symbol of anti-colonial resistance, a land where freedom was won, not given, and where identity was protected through centuries of struggle. And that is how Algeria became a country. If you found the story inspiring, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what story you'd like us to cover next. Thank you.